since I got a YouTube channel, I can share them with you guys, just giving advice throughout the day. And a couple of questions, I was just like, you know what, that's good. More people need to hear that. So, um, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just give you three quick tips. Um, let's see. This is off the whim. I'll give you a dating one. I give you a mindset one, and we'll come up with the third one. So the first thing that I want to advise you, we'll say the dating for second. So the first thing is read a lot. Now, this is the tricky part, and this is what I do. And I'm not saying that what I do is just the perfect way or the only way, but what I'm saying is don't only try to like read things that you're already interested in. If you're into comic books, don't only read comic books. If you're in a novel, you know what I mean? The way to get put on to new shit is trying new shit. That's the key to it. That's the key to it. So read everything. It don't always try to just find things that, ooh, I hope I like that. That's certain things. Let me tell you a secret. Well, not a secret, but kind of a secret. So before I put out my first book, which was a conversation with the mind, back in 2020, I put that out August 2020, and so y'all know the story. It shot to number one, blah blah blah. But the thing is I had already finished that book for a while, and I wasn't really sure to put it out just because sometimes you can be your worst enemy, right? Your toughest critic. So I was sitting on it, and so another prominent coach put a book out, and I copped it because sometimes I just cop books to support. I don't necessarily. I mean, for the most part, I will read them though, but it's not always like, ooh, I can't wait to read that. Like if you my partner, you drop a book, I'm gonna cop the shit. Um, why not? I like to fucking read, and you putting some shit out, so of course I'm gonna read my partner book, or my friend book, or my collaborator book. Somebody who I had a conversation with book, and then they can buy my book. It's just book community is a fun community. That's a side note. Anyway, so I looked at this other book, and the book was terrible, right? And so I was like, man, this is not a good book for various reasons. And certain people know this story or whatever. And so I went to the reviews of it, and the reviews was like, oh man, this is the best thing ever, blah blah blah, 5 star, blah blah blah. So I'm like, man, if they think this good, then I need to just go ahead and put my shit out. And then so the girl I was dating, we had to talk about it. She said, do it, fuck it, just do it. Uploaded it, boom, one shot to number one, had a moment. And so that book is inspired by multiple books. It's like a hybrid of multiple ideas that I got from multiple books, different styles of books. That's how come I can write the keys to future self, because yeah, I do like the dark shit. I like the game. I like the pimp shit, but I also like the Tony Robbins. I also like the Les Browns. I listen to that shit too. So that's how come I can get in the bag like that. You have to expose yourself. People was roasting me about reading female novels. Why wouldn't I want to read that? That's literally a map telling me how a woman thinks, because she the one wrote the shit. Why would I skip out on something like that? But you leave it up to the masses, they gonna tell you don't do it. So hey, just do what you do. But the first gem is to read a lot and read everything. I got a book. It's called The History of Math. I hate fucking math. This isn't a book on how to do math. This is a book about the history. I don't care about the type of shit, but knowledge is power. The more shit you know, just the more shit you know. The more shit I know, the more shit I can teach. The more I can relate to other people who know that type of stuff. The only thing that to be honest with you, the only thing that I don't really get heavy into is religion, and that's just me. Um, and that's just we don't need to have that conversation. But that's the only thing that I don't go heavy in. So read everything, read a lot. I would suggest. Let me see. If you listen to books, I'm trying not to compare to myself because I can run through shit. If you listen to books or podcasts, but not entertainment podcasts like learning how to do shit podcasts, if you listen to books, you should do at least two a week. Okay, so this is how you can do two a week easy. This is like how I can do it, and then I'm just giving you the game, the sauce. So boom, you get one book, you break that shit up. Uh, You break it up a couple of hours per day. Speed it up a little bit. I like mine at 2.5, but some people like it a little faster, slower. Yeah, I don't like it too fast, but sometimes it's a little too slow. So by that Friday, you'll be finished with that book, or you'll be halfway in there, and then you can do the same thing for the next week. That's the first book. Then the second book, I like to do my chill days on Sundays. Maybe you want to do a Saturday. Maybe your chill days on a Thursday, but I like Sunday. So for that chill day, I just listen to the whole shit, as much of it as I can, or as much of it that I'm engaged, not as I can, because I can technically listen to a book for 20 hours, but how much of it am I paying attention to for that long? Straight. All right. So that's that advice. That's going to help you with your mindset. Explore. It's going to expand your horizon and new ideas, things of that nature. The next thing, we'll go with the dating. Um, so this is what I want to say about dating. Um, just really focus on living your life and just having fun dating. Quit trying to like hit bullseyes or hit strikes every time. Like, and this is not what I do, but this is what I've consumed from other people, coaching, talking, listening, comments, telegram, all of that. You put too much emphasis on, ooh, I want that. Like, bro, like I forgot the exact quote, but if it's meant to be, it will be. Like, if this person is for you, she gonna be for you. It don't you wanting it hella bad ain't gonna make her want it hella bad too. You know what I'm saying? Just put it in the universe. Hey, I dig this one. I think she might be something, and then just let it go where it goes. That don't mean do anything. You still have to do certain things in relationships and stuff like that, but don't push emphasize like this is gonna be my wife and by all means and we gonna have a baby and just nah, bro. Just somebody else might be better, but you can still learn off of this one. Never force shit. That's the third thing. Never force stuff, bro. Never force stuff because you can force it to fit, but it's just temporary. It's a temporary dopamine injection. Like it ain't. It doesn't last long. Then you become addicted to it because you got to keep doing that, which ain't good in the first place. It's just a lose lose situation. Fourth advice about travel, since that's my brand, traveling. Um, get a passport as early as possible, and if you got kids, get your kid a passport. Don't listen to this bullshit about everybody who's traveling is trying to find love or find girls. Cat's been traveling for 50 years, 100 years, bro, and that shit wasn't on the menu. Like, don't let what people saying stop you. Like, ooh, I want to go to Colombia, but now they gonna like fuck. If that's where you want to go, go. They got certain places to do certain shit. Don't you understand that? So if you go somewhere, if you ain't with that, then you don't go over there to where that is, dude. Don't let stuff like that stop you from living your life because you scared of what somebody's perception of some shit you doing. You see how that don't even make no sense? This the fifth thing. Just be open. Don't get so fixated on thinking that you are supposed to do this one thing, and then if that one thing doesn't go out the way that you first seen it, then you just want to give up on life. Like, no, bro. Sometimes, like you may work at Best Buy. I don't even know if they got Best Buy, but just for an example, you might work at Best Buy, and you people roast you, and you saying, you got a weak ass job, blah blah blah. But your whole mission in that working that job was to become a manager, and learn those skills for another job. But you cut yourself out from that lesson because you was worried about the other cats. See, so be open. Be open. I thought I was going to do one thing, then I turned out and doing something else, and I'm just making it work. Across the board, across every avenue that you can break down. We could always do better, but we could always do worse. Keep an open mind. Be open to new people. Don't only feel like if you from the hood that all your friends got to be hood, or don't feel like if you not from the hood that you can't learn or get some type of exchange from somebody in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Game is everywhere. You can pick up on this stuff out of any interaction that you have. You don't only have to get a dating coach's advice to get game. You can get game from your neighbor. You can get game from your teacher. You can get game from your brother. Whatever, bro. Just be open. And that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed these five little key off the whim advice. And that was just kind of questions that I asked to the answer today in in the DMs. And usually people don't ask me good stuff. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just try to summarize that. And it was actually only two things, but I gave y'all three extra ones. Um, Peace, love, positive energy. Like the video, subscribe, share this with somebody who you think may learn or get some type of value from it. Um, look out for the new books. I got three books coming. Final Educator, Conversation, another one, and Master of Power. That's it. Peace.